Since I was 5 years old, I've always been able to see what others cannot.
Every whisper, every touch, every investigation. This is our evidence. This is Paranormal Coast.
We are deep in the Nevada desert to investigate one of the oldest saloons in the country, the Pioneer Saloon. For 100 years, this location has had its share of violence and death. With the sun setting, we begin our investigation to uncover the secrets of this location. Built in 1913, the Pioneer Saloon was the oasis of the mining community. Today, the original bar, with its tin walls and wooden floors, still stand as they did 100 years ago. It involves a notorious history of greed that defines the history of the saloon.
Meet Tom Shekels. He and his family purchased and began renovations on this place about a decade ago. Now, Tom, no saloon is worth its weight in whiskey unless you have a few good bullet hole stories.
True, and that's always a friendly reminder what not to do when playing cards. Don't get caught cheating or don't cheat. This is from a card game in 1915. One of the players was caught cheating. He tried to cash out $10. The dealer ended up shooting him dead. But $10 was a lot of money back then. Up here is a copy of the letter from a coroner to the brother of the man that died, detailing this story for him. Carole Lombard, which was Clark Gable's wife, tragically crashed on the mountain behind us here. And the search party gathered here. It took them 3 days by horseback to pull the remains down. So Clark Gable actually sat here at the bar waiting for them to get Carole Lombard's remains. And reportedly he was sitting there, he was smoking, and he fell asleep because he was waiting for so long, and made burn marks into the bar. Well, right behind us here is actually the original table. We call it the Paul Coski table because that's the one, the name from the card game that went bad in the room next to us. And so a lot of people, bartenders specifically that work at night, have a lot of interactions with paranormal activity.
In 1915, Paul Coski, a notorious card cheat, played his last hand at the saloon. Suspicious of his winning streak, the other players kept an eye on Coski. When his final hand revealed he was cheating, his luck finally ran out. The bullets exited his body and lodged into the wall behind him. These bullet holes remain as a portal to the other side. According to legend, Coski's ghostly presence can be seen from time to time in the darker regions of the saloon, glaring down at unsuspecting clientele. Just as quickly as this menacing apparition is spotted, though, Mr. Coski's ghost simply vanishes. There is also a female apparition. We believe this apparition to be Carole Lombard. In 1942, then 33-year-old silver screen star Carole Lombard, wife of film legend Clark Gable, was returning to Los Angeles, anxious to return home to her husband. Lombard and 21 passengers boarded TWA Flight 3 on January 16, 1942. As the flight departed from Las Vegas moments later, the flight met with a tragic end. The plane failed to clear the peak of Mount Potosi, ending the life of Carole Lombard and everyone on board. People at the Pioneer Saloon report hearing a woman crying in the bathroom. Could this be Carole, still affected by the crash and still waiting for Clark?
As we enter the Pioneer Saloon, suddenly all the TVs in the bar stop working. This, we were told, had never happened before.
In the Pioneer Saloon,
she's cut her.
Ruby Hill Barnes was a beautiful young woman. She was born in 1918. She became very popular at the saloon, and the miners were more than accommodating by providing cash for her time. One fateful evening in October of 1948, her estranged husband John strangled her in the saloon at this very table. You will hear her spirit calling out to the living in this recording when she tells us of their steamy relationship.
Steamy?
So, it was steamy. Yes, very.
So have you felt
What did she
anything
say?
over there? Because that is where it happened.
The tape, that, right where?
The second table.
That, yes,
awesome.
yes, right
That's where she
there.
was murdered, right in front of that table.
Last night when I was here with the K2, this was going off like crazy at that table. Yes.
What did she say?
Huh?
I said it was steamy, so a very steamy, hot relationship.
In our investigation, we are seeking to make contact with the spirit of Ruby, but sometimes other spirits see their chance to speak with someone close to them that is part of the investigation.
That's some of the solid readings. I mean, normally this thing bounces back and forth, but this is solid.
We're getting 3 solid lights
Three
on
solid
both
lights.
There's
K2s.
another one too.
Another three
And then
solid
that goes
lights.
a 3 solid light.
Yeah.
3 separate K2s.
Ruby,
Yeah.
is this you?
Remember what?
So she just said up, I placed it on the table, she said up, so I raised it up and she said remember.
What do you,
Are you
what do
talking
you want
about
us to remember?
remember what happened to you? So are you here with us, Ruby? Are you here? Let us know if you... Okay,
You are.
so you are here.
Yes. Yes. She thinks she's here.
This is starting to blink. So
You sense her?
Ruby, can you tell us if you're here? I have a REM pod here, you can touch it like this. I have an ovilus here that you can speak into. And you can also make these turn to red. So can you please make these turn to red for me?
I'm feeling it's, you brought some with you. And that's who's here right now.
Really?
Yeah.
Can you sense who?
Not yet.
Is this Ruby? Or is this somebody else?
Yep, I told you, it's not Ruby.
No, you
Did
would
you
know
come
that.
with these two?
So it's not Ruby. Did you come here with us? Because I know they... Did you come here with us?
Told you.
Are you male? Are you female? Female.
There's also a male here with her.
There's a male here too?
He's stepping down.
I know you're here because the lights are flashing, so I know you're close to me.
Are you family? Are you one of our
Hey,
friends?
look. You see them? They're going down. They're going down. I'm getting different readings here. Can you make these lights go? Yes. Can you make them go further? Make them go to yellow. Can you make them go to yellow for me? Keep trying. I know it's a lot. Yeah,
Very
thank
good.
you.
You
Thank
did.
you. Is there 2 of you here?
Yes.
Norma, are you here?
He asked if your name was Norma.
Ah,
Norma, are you here? Oh my gosh, please. I remember.
Is that what you want to remember? Elaborate.
I don't know. What do you want me to remember? Can you tell us? I miss you. I miss you desperately.
Norma was a friend?
My best friend. She passed away 3 weeks ago.
oh,
Yeah.
So Norma, did you come?
Are you with your dad or your mom? Are you with Dawn? Hi, Dawn. Is your mom here too? Grandma? I miss you.
so they came with you tonight.
Well, I don't know if it came or they showed up because she's very good friends with Mary.
Oh.
Norma, are you still here?
Is this you, Norma, that is turning the lights on these devices that we have?
Yes.
You like techno stuff because you've been turning off the lights at home and the TV. Do you know that Zoe's here? Did you see her?
Oh my.
Did you see Nick? Do you know Nick's here? He's got a camera. And Mary Lynn? Are you happy that Zoe's here? Do you want me to go get Zoe?
Yes.
Norma, are you with us? What up, Norma? It's been a second. Do you know Zoe's here?
I do. I hear it.
Dawn, are you still here? I miss oh my gosh, I miss you guys. Do you know that Nick's here? He's got the camera on.
We asked last time. I don't think she's...
Yeah, she's not.
She hasn't
She's
seen
like,
Nick
what's
yet.
up?
Nick maybe say
When-
something, or...
The blue lights went on when I asked if you wanted me to go get Zoe. Hey Norma, do you hear me?
Norma, can you say something into the box? You said remember, and it said palace, and when you asked...
Julie, yeah.
She's saying the palace meant something to both of you.
Right, the palace.
Norma always replied to you as the princess.
Yes, so the house.
Oh.
Are you liking what I'm doing to the bathroom? I totally tore it out after she passed away because that's where you passed away. Norma, thank you. Thank you for the way that you passed.
She's keeping these lights.
I could not have seen your face. Thank you so much.
As our investigation begins, we are joined by Jill Padavis, our tour director, and renowned psychic medium and author Mary Lynn Bast. We will be using a trigger object, the original 100-year-old card table used by Paul Coski as he played his final hand in the ill-fated poker game. Could his spirit still be trying to win that last hand? A trigger object is an item that an entity might recognize. It may help to trigger a response from the person we are trying to connect with. And what about the apparition of the old miner that has been seen by countless patrons, sitting in the dark corners of the Pioneer Saloon? Will we connect with him also? The results will shock even us.
So was Paul the one who was shot?
Yes. And this is the actual card table they were playing at when he was shot and killed. Do you know the story?
No, I don't.
Yeah. Alrighty, Paul, I'm going to tell you a story. Paul Coski, he was a 28-year-old miner who had come here, not originally from, but came here from California. He was a boxer then. Well, he heard about the whole mining thing, just like so many other people did, and he wanted to be part of that. So he came here to get straight. Paul was approximately 6'4". A nice-looking young man, although he was really scarred up from all the fights. So Paul was Paul, Joe Armstrong, a couple of other miners. We're in the middle of a card game. This was now Dayton. Screw you.
Oh, right here, look.
Ah,
K2's going off.
Yeah,
We got
wow.
oh, somebody pissed off one of the ladies.
Wow.
Did anybody else hear that? Screw you.
I heard it.
Yeah.
What were they saying that to?
Now, Paul, from my understanding, he was the one that was shot 3 times, correct?
Well, he was shot twice.
He was shot twice. The third shot missed him.
Correct.
And it's interesting that on that you're getting his voice, and on here we're getting assault. So
Mary Lynn, what's going on?
It's the energy that's attached to Mark.
Yeah, that's what, yeah.
The male that's the angry one.
Yeah.
So Mark, try to communicate with him and ask him why he's staying with you.
can you tell me why you're attached to me?
I'm not.
I'm not. We know you are.
That was snug. I'm not.
So are we still speaking to the energy that's attached to me?
Woo! They love her. Oh.
I have someone here who says that they can get rid of you. Is that correct?
Yes, we're gonna make you unattached and leave him alone.
Oh. Is that good or bad?
Are you ready to move on?
So why are you making him angry?
Are you the one that's been making me angry?
Going off.
Oh, geez. That is going, that K2 is going, and this
They're all
K2,
going.
this
Okay,
K2
so
is
why are
going.
you making him angry? Why are you attached to him? He's not gonna respond to me because he knows I can make him leave, so he's gonna answer your question.
It's, the K2s are going
Yes.
crazy over
So
here.
you need to
Can
ask
you
him
let
why.
us know why you're making him angry?
Is Paul still here?
Oh, it's always here.
Is Carole here?
Wow.
Paul, are you still here? Paul is the one that was killed originally
Yes,
back
yes.
in, what year?
1915, July 3rd.
1915.
July, oh my God, 3rd, yes.
And Paul, you were shot, correct?
Yep.
I love it because Mary Lynn's saying yes. You know, she's an attorney.
What was that?
You said money?
Money.
Money.
Yes, he was shot over
Oh.
money.
Yes.
So you were shot over money? It was a card game?
Yeah,
Or you win.
because you were cheating. Come on.
You were playing fairly, right?
Paul, history tells us that you were shot because you were cheating in the game. Is that true? Were you cheating?
Were they big fat liars?
Big fat liars.
Was it justified? Was it not justified? So Paul, you're still figuring that you didn't cheat at the card game. Oh, and this is gone. Yeah, and the K2 is gone.
Yeah.
K2 is
Because
lighting
he's
up.
here.
I have a constant yellow only when it's focusing here.
Yeah.
So did
If I
somebody
turn
want
it,
to
it
talk
goes
to you?
off. But when I
Hey,
focus
talk to who? I'm
for
confused.
that, it's
Oh.
So
so as
does
you see,
somebody
it's
want to
all
talk to
yellow.
Grace?
Oh, Paul,
Hey,
do you
Grace.
want to talk to Grace?
Because he likes long hair.
Oh, you like long hair. Well,
Touch
thank you.
Grace's hair.
Thank you.
Okay, please do. I will.
Oh, I just got chills.
As we communicate with Paul, our IR cameras capture a dark entity shadow of a tall man wearing a cowboy hat. The image has been slowed down and magnified so you can clearly see the dark entity. Is he letting us know that he is still with us, still wanting to finish that faded poker game?
That's
Are you
Paul.
still touching her hair?
Can you touch your hair? It's funny we're getting one light or
Because
one.
that's his yes.
Well, that's his yes?
Is your answer, you're asking yes or no questions, so
Okay.
he's answering
So that's
yes.
his yes, whereas the other one is.
Yeah, baby.
So he's still standing behind Grace
He's
right
still
now.
there, because his interview is there.
He likes her.
Aw.
Yeah,
She's really nice, huh?
see? Yeah.
Is there a little girl here? What would you like? Are you playing with us? Okay. Are you happy? Good. Because I remember seeing one outside at
Hello,
another
girl.
visit.
Well, last
But
night
that was
on the
outside, yeah,
tour.
Well, last night on the tour, when we went up by the plaque that's out there,
Yeah.
we actually got a little girl. We saw one, and she gave her the name of Jennifer. And actually, the tour guide was telling us that there was a little girl who died in that location of tuberculosis. And when we asked her how she died, she actually said chest.
Chest.
What does it say?
So what was the lady's name that passed?
The young woman, Jennifer.
Jennifer, okay.
It was Jennifer,
It was Jennifer?
because that's exactly what we got on.
And
We
she
got
passed away a couple of years
She's
ago.
the one who.
yeah, we got Jennifer on the
I'm
obelisk
sorry.
last night.
Are you the one who was pushed down the stairs?
Oh, Mark, we got that last night.
We got that last
Pushed
night.
down.
Yeah. And can you make the EMF light up? Yeah, just like that.
Pushed.
Pushed. She was pushed below.
Pushed below. Okay,
Yes.
so I'm getting.
Last
like-
night we got pushed down.
Oh, wow, I
Like
can't
someone's-
breathe.
And it didn't make sense
Yes.
last night.
It's like
I can't
someone
catch my
ran
breath.
their finger down my face right here like a tear.
Oh. Yeah.
I still can't catch my breath.
Stand up. Put your arms up.
Yeah,
Now,
that was the little girl.
this girl that got pushed down the stairs, when was that?
She's from Red,
Well, there you go, that was a weird
Okay, wait a
thing.
minute, I just got beside.
Who are you beside?
The obelisk just said
she's beside
beside.
Jill.
Are you?
Are you beside
Jill.
Jill?
She's on the right hand side.
Yeah, because my
I
back
cannot-
hand is
Okay,
like
That's-
that.
Okay, Jill cannot breathe right this minute.
This is when she couldn't breathe.
So because she broke her neck when she fell from it.
Oh, God, and I know, because I was just
Are you
there.
standing between Jill and Grace? Is that why we feel cold?
Yeah.
Okay,
Hi,
so
sweetheart, what's your name?
What is your name? Can you tell us your name? Do we know her name? What was that?
Oh, my God.
Sally, something.
Did it say
That was
Sally?
Could have been Sally.
Sounded like Sally.
Sally pushed.
Pushed. She was pushed below.
Pushed below.
I can't catch my breath.
All of a sudden, Jill began to severely shake, and you can hear her saying she couldn't catch her breath.
Okay, Jill cannot breathe right this minute.
Was she being affected by this tormented spirit who was pushed down the stairs and broke her neck? At one point, she became so emotional that we decided it would be best for her health if we ended this part of the investigation.
The REM pod is just going crazy. It won't stop.
Grace and I decide to move to a different area where the apparition of an old miner is reported to manifest in a dark corner of the saloon. As we move to the next room, we get very strong responses on the REM pod. It is almost a feeling of the spirits drawing us to them. As we make contact, it becomes clear that we are communicating with the entity of the old miner and are receiving responses not just on one K2 device, but several, including the Ovilus. This is the table when we walked in, where many visitors have seen an entity sitting at this table. I don't think they like us sitting here. You can see the K2's going off. I'm going to start the Ovilus session now. Just let them sit right there. I'm going to start an Ovilus session and see if we can speak to whoever's here. Is someone here with us? If you can you make these lights go to mist?
Mist.
So there is a mist. I just got mist. And the lights are blinking on the K2. Can you make the K2 go to red for me? I know it takes a lot of energy, but can you? Now this is the table where they usually see the old prospector or the old miner sitting.
It's a hard work.
Yes, there you go, there you go.
Yeah.
Thank you for making them red.
Hard work being a miner. My father was a miner. He mined for coal.
Thank you for that.
So I know
Keep making
how
them
hard.
red for us if you're here and you can talk to me through this obelisk. Like Grace said, Grace's father was a miner.
Yeah.
So you're reacting to that.
Yes.
Could you tell us your name? Who's here? Wow. So that's amazing.
This is totally amazing.
Can you go red again? Yes, please. Go red again. Take all your energy and put them red. Make them red. There you go. All the way up to red for me. That's perfect.
Thank
Perfect.
you. I feel tingling all up my legs. I'm very happy. I feel very happy.
Are you sitting with us? Are you sitting with us right now? Yes, you are.
Yeah, I know.
You're sitting with us? Can you make those go to red to let us know you're here with us? Make those lights go all the way. I know it's very difficult. It takes a lot of energy. There you go. Thank you. Thank you for that. Could you tell us your name? Grandpa.
Grandpa!
Oh my God, we got Grandpa. So you were a grandpa? Or did they call you Grandpa? Is that what they called you when you were alive? Did they refer to you as Grandpa? Yes, yes, thank you. Thank you for that. Well, Grandpa, this is Grace, and I'm Mark. We're with Paranormal Coast. And we're so happy to meet you. Okay, Grandpa on the alphabet.
I love it.
That's the name he wants to be called. Yes, that's your name, Grandpa, and it says bridge. You just said bridge.
Okay. Kind of big.
What kind of a bridge? Was this a bridge that you were you killed on a bridge? So I don't know if there's any
A
bridges.
bridge is
Liking something. What type of a bridge? What kind of bridge?
Is it a bridge, like a walkway from one road to another road? What kind of a bridge? Is it a bridge over water? How do you figure out?
Yes, yes. It's a bridge over water.
Bridge over water.
Can you light up these K2s like you did before? Can you hit red for me? If you're still here, can you go red? I know it takes a lot of energy, but really try. Thank you. Really try. Wow, that's incredible.
Yeah.
That's incredible. So Grandpa, you're still here.
How many grandchildren did you have?
Or maybe it was the fact that they called him Grandpa, maybe he was an older one of the miners, because remember they said that the miners were young and most of them were teenagers,
Yeah.
and yet he was older, so maybe they just referred to him as Grandpa. Maybe it was a pet, kind of a pet name.
Did you mine the silver mines? I'm not quite sure what.
Were you
They
mining
had
metals?
silver, but they had- What other kind of mining was done here?
No, it was zinc.
Oh, yeah.
They did zinc mining. Was it zinc mining? Is that what you were mining? Can you make the lights go red if it was? Was it copper mines? No, there was a lot of copper. It was zinc and copper.
And silver.
And silver. Yeah, silver. Okay, so you were mining silver.
Silver!
I see.
Oh,
Pure
wow.
silver. That's why one of the, if you remember the bartender here was telling us the other night that he gets his pure silver chain
Yes.
pulled.
Yes.
Is that you that's trying to mine that silver off of his neck? Grandpa, thank you so much. We have some other people here that are coming to sit with us. Now, You told us before that your name was Grandpa, right? Was that what they referred to you? If that's true, please light it up as red. And you were mining silver. Did you like that job, mining silver?
I'm not quite sure you could say like that job. It's a hard
Was it
job.
a very hard job?
Mining silver.
Very rough job? Yeah, it was a very
Yeah.
hard job. Very difficult, I understand.
Hard times back then. I remember my dad and all his friends getting together, walking up the street with their food.
Would you like us to go now? Are you tired?
Tired, Grandpa. Don't want to tire you out. I want to say thank you very much.
Well, thank you, Grandpa,
Thanks
for talking to us.
talking to us tonight.
And I know that's you I saw, so we're going to leave you alone now and let you rest.
Let you go. Have a good night.
We received no further communication with the spirit known as Grandpa. Our investigation has yielded incredible evidence, both visually and audibly. For the past 100 years, the only remaining establishment in Goodsprings is the Pioneer Saloon. And in our time, it still harbors the past energies of spirits that define this place and the hauntings that go on here. With our evidence, we are able to help with some of the mysteries, and as the saloon is still a destination for the living, it's not surprising that it has attracted those who have yet to cross over to the other side. As we come to the end of our investigation on this Friday the 13th, we feel a sense of wonderment of what was revealed to us. We came here with the expectation of contacting some of the spirits that are well known to haunt this location, but we did not expect the enlightenment that was received by others who were part of it. If we are to be the conduits of spirits who have passed on to give closure to those who are pining for their loved ones, then so be it.